So here's a little bit of information about the North Node having gone from Aries to Pisces. Now, we are normally used to, when a planet is progressing, it would go in a sequential forward motion. I know planets spend a little bit of time in retrograde, however, normally it would go Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, etc. However, with the North Node, it goes the other direction, so it's reversed, and this is a collective part, so we all feel this influence, and it's what is the dynamic that we're looking at the moment. So we've just had, since 2023, looking at Aries versus Libra, and now we've moved into Pisces versus Virgo. So it's like looking at a different dynamic and these oppositions. It's called the axis. So the reason that I mention about planets normally going the other way is that even if they spend a bit of time in retrograde, they're going over a point where that we've just had. Not the same with North Node. What the best way I can describe it is, with having North Node in Aries, it's gone from the final degree of Aries to the earliest degree. So it's almost like going backwards. So when I teach about the degrees of each zodiac sign, whenever a planet is placed at a very early degree, like 0 or 1 degree, it's like the planetary energy is expressing itself as, here I am, like a big burst of energy, and it's almost like testing its mettle with that sign. When you get towards the end of, for example, Aries, you'd probably get a little bit more comfortable with being able to express it and have a more mature expression. But with the North Node moving backwards, it's gone from 30 degrees to 0 degrees. So if over the past week or two you felt things hotting up in a kind of almost like an infantile way, so an early degree of Aries would be competition, war consciousness, just basically slaying the competition, or greed, selfishness, anger, kind of unresolved Aries characteristics that I'm just going to scream like a baby to get my needs met, that vibration. So we've gone from that into the very final degree of the 360 degrees of the circle, which is 29 degrees of Pisces. So it's like the most old soul kind of wholeness of spiritual comprehension and understanding. So it's like collectively we've gone from the most greedy, senseless, infantile, angry selfishness to like, oh, we're back in this old soul vibration of wholeness and completion, and everything's really beautiful, and we understand oneness and unity far more. And I think what I sensed is a lot of people who've been on their own true spiritual path for perhaps many years and have a very good self-awareness, self-understanding, have maybe felt that that transition is like a relief. You may even have felt very tired as well. Oh, thank God, thank goodness that North Node's gone into Pisces, so that we can have a little bit more of contact with our intuition, subconscious, and just like feel more peaceful and whole. Like you can step off the whole competitive profit-making bandwagon and just go, oh, look at this, I'm actually complete as I am. I feel really whole. I feel like I am everything. I am whole and perfect as I am. And you are, you are, every single person listening to this, you are whole, you are complete, you are worthy, you are lovable, you are wonderful, you're an amazing miracle of being. So yeah, having gone from this Aries energy that was almost like regressing, and the purpose is not for us to regress, the purpose for us is to learn those later degrees, get that wisdom embodied, go through the lessons together, because we're all doing it together. That's the beauty of, we get to figure this stuff out together. We are each other's testbed. And then moving from early degrees Aries into late degrees Pisces is just wow. Very profound, actually. Very, very profound. I've noticed the shift big time. I would love to know, how have you felt this week? Have you noticed the nodal shift take place? Let me know in the comments.